at a wonderful state of mind. So this is why I gotta calm down and hesitate in my rhymes to let you know what is going on in this crazy world that we're living today. Gemini. We had technical difficulties, so I had to start all over. Anywho, it is Friday, July 9th, 2021. We are doing your reading. Astronomically, there's a lot happening in your house. We have the sun, the moon, and Mercury. So you're definitely becoming this vessel of information that is coming to you now. And that is all I'm going to say about that. If you want more information, you can always contact me. I will be putting my email soon. But if you do have any questions or any sort of or if you want to communicate with me in any sort of way, you can always do it in the comments for now. So there's a lot of happening in your house, Gemini. Before we get started with your reading again, we're doing the Naked Heart spread where we go deep into your gifts and your desires. Yes, so there's a lot happening around you, Gemini. Most definitely you are in the limelight. You are the person up on the stage with the microphone, ready to express your ideas. So once you have already maybe perhaps downloaded this information, these Akashic records of the universe, they are being given to you because you're the only one who can communicate such messages. All right, Gemini. I mean, everybody can, but Geminis are just natural at it. I'm a moon in Gemini, so you know how these Gemini minds work, and I, for one, I'm trying my best and doing my best to understand Gemini energy. So let's go ahead and channel a spirit message for you, Gemini, before we get started with your reading. Again, wherever you are on the planet, I send you peace, love, and harmony. All right, Gemini, let's get this show on the road. And now at the end of the video, I will be clarifying your gift card position, just in case you do get lost in the reading here today. I am also going to be picking out a card, shuffling out a card from the Crystal Deva deck and see what the mineral kingdom or the earthly kingdoms of this planet Earth has for you. All right, Gemini. So pretty excited. And it is not now. The full moon is in Gemini, and it's I'm feeling it. There's a lot of things happening right now in the sky, and you know, we Geminis, we're the first ones in the line of duty, in the line of war, we're the first ones there. Only because we know the truth and what we will win once the battle's over. So we are survivors, Gemini. Here we go. Okay. My dear friends, I am happy indeed to be among you once again. My friends, my dear ones, my comrades of old, many times before have I exhorted you to work to prepare my way. Once again, may I say how vital this work is. The more who know that I have returned, the sooner my face shall be known. Let my message speak to all men. Let my words go forth. Send them to your brothers near and far, and awaken them to my advent. My public work proceeds. I plan from day to day and watch carefully man's response. In this way, the rhythm of my emergence is set. And so you see, my friends, how your work influences my plan. My masters will show you that there is little which you cannot effect you. My masters will show you that there is little which you cannot effect if you but try. All is possible to man. All that man needs is provided by his source. The great provider remembers his children. Look not then askance at the future time, but welcome it with open arms and joy, knowing that brotherhood and trust will be the norm. My friends, my brothers and sisters, take stock of where you now stand. Are you ready to go with me to the blessed Isle of Love? Are you ready to share with all that which you now have? Are you prepared, my friends, to look life bravely in the eye and see it as a challenge to achievement? Naught can hold you back if you go with me. Nothing will remain of the old inertia, but collapsed in light and love. You, my friends, can know the joy of nearness to the Father, that joy which it is my privilege to bestow on you. Take then, my friends, your courage in your hands and follow me back to your source. Naught can go wrong, my friends. Montreal is with you. May the divine light and love and power of the everlasting God be now manifest within your hearts and minds. May this manifestation bring you to the achievement of your own soul's purpose. Wow, powerful message there, Gemini. So we are the people in the frontier. Again, if you want more information about your natal chart, we can go further into it, but I mean, in general, there's new discoveries happening now. The world will never ever be the same once this energy manifests in front of you, as it has for me, and I have never been the same since. All right, Gemini. So I have been charging the cards for a while. Let's go ahead and get your first card out here. Okay, Gemini. Okay, your first card. Whoa. You guys want to communicate today, bruh. Alright. So the first card I will be pulling out for you is your desire. What you desire most at this moment. Okay, Gemini, remember at the end of the video, I will be clarifying the video of the card that is known as the gift. And then I will be pulling out a crystal card. I will be pulling out a crystal card for you for some protection. And again, don't worry about any energies coming into this reading. We have black tourmaline here, we have fluorite, we have garnet, we have pneumite, we have aquamarine, we have shungite. I think it's shungite here with us. And so you have nothing to worry about. You are protected at this time, most definitely, as you are always. I mean, obviously we gotta pray every day, right? I mean, for protection and stuff. I mean, that's just the basic stuff about spirituality. Especially where you're working with the collective. All right, Gemini, your first card here. Eight of Swords. Okay, you are definitely protecting something, or your higher self desires some type of. You desire protection. I see here, and your higher self wants you to know that you, or at least you want to let your higher self know that you want protection. All right. Again, I was talking about black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is one of the best protective stones. But your higher self, or at least you want to know that you want to let your higher self to know that you need protection. You want protection. Okay. So you're at this moment in time, you crave protection. Maybe you have it, and in some way, shape, or form, you do feel good. You feel good that you are being protected. Now the Eight of Swords can mean so many different things, but I'm channeling the information with this unique spread here today. So the Eight of Swords for me in this point, or at this point in time, or in the spread that I'm using, is that your higher self are asking you are asking your higher self for protection. All right, Gemini, that's what you most desire at this time. Okay, your second card is going to be your subconscious. All right. Heavy energy, but then again, you are an air sign, so you know what's up. Okay. Um, you know what's going on in your head, and you know how to maneuver within your mind. All right, but your second card is your subconscious. What may be blocking you? Um, what may be blocking you? Um, or what may be interfering with your purpose? Okay, subconsciously. Nine of Cups. Subconsciously, you see. This is the thing about Geminis. You have this poker face. But this poker face you have is a joyous one. You usually hide your pain through the beautiful smile that you have. Subconsciously, maybe you don't know that. Maybe in a sense, people don't know that. Maybe that's what's happening. But in your subconscious mind, you are fulfilled emotionally. You're definitely fulfilled emotionally. But since you're an air sign, you kind of have a hard time, maybe perhaps at times, saying thank you, or maybe you do say it, but you say it in your mind and you don't say it out loud. And people also have a hard time reading you in that way. But subconsciously, that's probably what's happening with you. You're maybe finding hard to read yourself because you are definitely emotionally fulfilled. Maybe you have a wonderful partner, maybe you have a wonderful job, maybe you're just in a good position. We do have the full moon in Gemini and the sun and Mercury, so that's wonderful. But you don't see that yourself. All right, take the time to relax. Journal if you must, because air signs really do express themselves not so much physically, but they do express themselves in writing. So maybe you can journal something. Maybe you can work on something that will show people that you are truly fulfilled with yourself and with what you have, and what you've worked hard for as well. But subconsciously, maybe that's probably your emotional side of you. Well, the thing is that I feel like you need to connect more with your emotional side, and you will gain more from that. Even though we're already getting in a lot, so that's what I'm saying. The subconscious mind, you're probably not seeing that. So take a deeper look at the Nine of Cups. Look up the definition if you must. But subconsciously, you are emotionally fulfilled and you don't see that. Or at least you don't at least some people don't see you that you are expressing that. Maybe sometimes you do express it, but in harsh ways. But in your harshest of ways that you show your emotions is how you it's just how you express yourself, right? You are air sign, so I understand that. Sometimes we express it with words, sometimes we express it with some sort of action, but really tune into your emotions, and they will definitely guide you to what you need to do or fulfill something that is far more important than what's happening now. Okay, Gemini, so that was a big subconscious thing there. Okay, now again, it's not so much a subconscious, there's just smaller status of consciousness, right? But that is the Nine of Cups. That's a good card. So don't block yourself in a way. Don't block yourself from pursuing a beautiful outcome, I guess. All right, so the third card is going to be what you are conscious of. So the thing that you are conscious about, maybe Maybe you know what's happening, that you perhaps are not trusting the process in a way, or maybe perhaps are trusting the process, but this is what you are conscious of and aware of. All right, so what are you conscious of, Gemini? Mother of Cups. Yeah. Maybe you do get along with your mom. Maybe your mother is a water sign. She totally understands you, and maybe or if it's a girlfriend, you have a partner that fulfills you emotionally. Now, you would never have thought that this was your type of person in a way, but you are conscious that close friends, close family members, a close friend, you're conscious and aware that helps you out in expressing yourself. You like to express yourself to a water sign. Maybe that's something that you are aware of. You understand, because you Geminis are astrologers as well, so you know where to go to get advice from. So consciously, you are aware that maybe perhaps you even could be devoting your time, or you're devoting your time to some type of maybe religion or philosophy, or work that fulfills you emotionally. You are aware that you need to go there for fulfillment. Maybe now you are seeing that. Maybe now you are getting it, that okay, this is what I need. I need emotional fulfillment. Trust me, all air signs need that. They really need to channel that energy for themselves at times, because it's hard sometimes, but maybe in some cases like this, you are definitely aware that you do need some emotional fulfillment, and especially having the full moon there, you're in your feelings, you're in your feelings, and maybe this water sign, the water element in general really kind of soothes you. Maybe you like to go swimming. Maybe you just like to spend time around water, and it helps you tune in and helps you to align your chakras in a way. You are aware of that. You are aware that you need some form of devotional sense of having a practical way of thinking, or a practical way of living. You are aware and conscious of that. So that's cool. So you are aware that you are an air sign, and most definitely need some guidance. So that's good. So you're conscious of that. So the next card is going to be your talents and gifts. And again, at the end of the video, I will be clarifying that card for you. So what are Gemini's natural talents and abilities? What are Gemini's natural talents and abilities? Okay. Four of Swords. Okay, it's gonna be. I have to channel this one. You're a great thinker. That's what I'm seeing. You're very strategic. You go into the Akashic records from time to time. I see you do some type of astral traveling. Maybe you like to go into your dreams and maybe perhaps get answers from there. I do it all the time. So I totally get that. Maybe that's just a natural gift of yours. Your natural gift of yours to, in a way, function in your mind. You kind of really do need that time and space, and you're in a sense are very undecisive in sometimes. But when it comes down to like your rituals, your time by yourself, or times where you just meditate. And spend some time just reflecting on either your ideas, or you're just simply physically tired, and when to kind of like back up a little bit, get your rest. So you're just a natural. I mean, I'm getting a Reiki healer in a way. You kind of like work with Reiki energy. You work with the frequencies. You work with energy. You may even work with crystals. I work with crystals. I use lapis lazuli and which other one? Well, usually moldavite when it comes down to astral traveling. I like to combine the two. So you maybe work. Maybe you have talents in that art. But what I'm seeing is that you really get a lot from yourself when you're really in a meditative state. Like you really get a lot from that. So that's what I'm seeing. Maybe that's just your natural gifts there. Now again, I will be clarifying that just to help you out and see if that's a gift of yours and maybe you would like to pursue that. All right, so that's your natural gifts. You may be working with energy. You may be an energy healer. Geminis are known to really work with this energy because they're just constantly moving. They're you guys are you ladies and girls. I mean ladies, men. You're a binary. You're a binary individual. That speaks so much in a sense because you need partnership. You need some form of response of your ideas when it comes down to it. At the end of the day, you kind of like want to feel appreciated of what you put out there. Not necessarily like Leo, like, hey, I did that. No, it's more like, yeah, I did that. Shit's cool, kind of thing. So you may be working with energy, Gemini. That's pretty cool. That's a natural gift of yours. Okay, so last card. We have what you need to do in order to trust the space and place you are in, and how to move forward. All right. So this is going to be that card for us. So what is it that we I guess in a form need to understand and trust the process of whatever it is happening in your life, or at least what we are seeing here today. What is the trust? What is the trust that we need to see or understand? Three of Cups. Yeah, you see, the thing is with the Three of Cups, there's a lot of, being the moon being in your house, there's a lot of friends around you having a good time. Most of you are having a good time with friends and relatives. You may be you may be being invited left and right, here and there, like, hey Gemini, come with me. Hey Gemini, hey Gemini, hey, come on, let's go. Hey, we haven't seen you. So that's happening right now. So trust that form of connection with other people. Trust that process, because in making new friends and meeting new people will definitely set you in the right direction to pursuing your career, to pursuing your purpose. So make new friends. Go out there, say hello, say hi, don't be shy. You got plenty of rest. You understand the energies. You may be following the moon cycles. You may be following the sun cycles. You may be following, the Pluto cycles. Understand the energies, and you're having fun with it. And people are intrigued by you. So trust that process, Gemini. Pretty cool stuff. All right, Gemini. Pretty cool reading. I like it. And we got the Fool. See what I mean? Enjoy yourself. Maybe it's been a while that you haven't let loose like this. Okay, so Gemini. See if I have enough time. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got plenty of time. So before we go, let's go ahead and read your message here, Gemini. Gemini, here we got the Four Swords here. Let's look at the message there for you. We run out of time. Okay, here we go. All right, the message. The Four Swords reminds you that life is cyclical and always in motion. There are times when things feel out of control. There are times when you feel harmonious and balanced. To allow and maintain space for harmony and balance, it is important to remember to take a time out, to sit back and reflect on all that you have endured. Peace and quiet creates room to allow the inner voice to speak in ways you can actually hear. It is an opportunity to listen to what the universe is asking of you instead of what you are asking of yourself. A meditative space allows time for reflection, to rest and regroup before you proceed forward, so you have the strength and grace to endure the next test in life when they arrive. All right, Gemini, that is your clarification there. Let's go ahead and pull a Crystal Deva card. Okay, so thanks again for tuning into your reading. I had so much fun. This is pretty cool. This is definitely an eye-opener for me, being a Gemini moon. So pretty cool. There's some things I got out of it. So I hope you did too. So that's the idea, right, for these general readings. All right, so the card from the Crystal Deva deck is Topaz. What? Topaz is actually your stone, Gemini. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and read this. What is it? Topaz is the world's hardest silicone-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Who needs it? Anyone burning the midnight oil, the candle in both ends, bridges, all of those above. Where to put it? Wherever the action needs to happen. When to use it? When you're aiming in the right direction but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into a laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your firepower, Gemini. There you have it. All right, Gemini, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in and making it to the end, because it's just always awesome to see people wanting to understand themselves. And again, with this new moon here in Gemini, the world will never ever be the same. I guarantee it. All right, Gemini.